do things I don't wanna do. I only wanna live in a world with you. I won't do things I don't wanna do. I only wanna live in a world with you. I won't do things I don't wanna do. I only wanna live in a world with you. I won't do things I don't wanna do. I only wanna live in a world with you. Stop it, the girl can't stop it. She can't stop it, the girl can't stop it. I won't do things I don't wanna do. I only wanna live in a world with you. I won't do things I don't wanna do. I only wanna live in a world with you. I can't do things I don't wanna do. I only wanna live in a world with you. I can't do things I don't wanna do. No one here is normal, we're just free. Thank you. I don't want to be a person who sort of pontificates about their own lyrics, but just to say, a little bit of the words in this next song were inspired by seeing The Fall play the Crypt a few years ago, when the Crypt was still a sort of nice, dirty old toilet venue. And Marquis Smith, it was the image of Marquis Smith that night. He was reading the lyrics from the palm of his hand like this, and it really shocked me. I thought, I didn't expect him to be reading the lyrics from his hand. But as the night went on, it became apparent that there was nothing on his hand at all, and he was just performing, just staring, like locked into his own hand like this. I just thought that was very, very him, like kind of blah, blah, like this. So yeah, a little bit of the lyrics are dedicated to Marquis Smith, rest in peace, and that brilliant image of him playing like that night. Mesmerized by your own hand, you heard the swan song of the frequencies, the frequency you'll never hear again. Time revealed what you always were. Time revealed what you always were. Damaged people, they are dangerous. The knowledge that they can survive. Time reveals what we always were. Time reveals what we always were. Wash your mouth out and say goodbye to the skeleton key. This is the swan song of a city you'll never see. Wash your mouth out raise your hands as you fall to your knees. You hear the swan song of a city I'll never see again. For the problem there's no formula. Light is heavy, space is warped. Wash your mouth out and say goodbye to the man who is free. The final exit, slow departure of the frequencies. The problem is distraction at the core, and the buzzing of the static we ignore. The problem is destruction of the core, the static of the buzzing we ignore. Thank you. Gonna go on. Woo! Toilet. Gonna go a little bit darker. Darker in a kind of I've just had an operation before anaesthetic was invented kind of way. And wheezing out on a mixture of possibly opium and alcohol.
How do you do, Doctor?
How do you do?
It's very good of you to spare me the time. I hope it'll be to your advantage.
He mounts the operating scaffold. Seized with panic, he thinks of fleeing. He reconsidereth. He is bound with cords of silk. The surgeon maketh his incision. Here, as it were, one's voice faileth. The blood, it floweth. The surgeon unloosens the silken cords. And now thou art put to bed. Relief and rejoicing.
Circling my mind like dioxide, 5 listens in. 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 single time I love your 5 listens in. Every time, every single time I love your 5 listens in. Single time I love your 5 listens in. And you're making mine. It's a beautiful crime. Rewind and start again. Rewind and start again. Rewind and start again. Walking down this endless corridor, walking down this endless corridor. Pinch me, my love, it's time to wake up. But will we? Do we ever? Walking down this endless corridor, walking down this endless corridor. Yourself out of the picture for once, for me. Take yourself out of the picture for once, for me. You're in my saliva, I dance with you, but my hands are on fire. You're in my saliva, I dance with you, but my head is on fire. What configuration? I thought you were right, but you were wrong. What configuration? I thought you were right, but I was wrong. Take yourself out of the picture for once, for me. Take yourself out of the picture for once, for me. If I tilt the horizon, peripheral vision says I could do better. I could do better. Now we're in calcium light. I guess I love you more when the night's alone. The night's alone. Walking down these endless corridors. Keep walking down these endless corridors. Keep walking down these endless corridors.
Thank you very much.
It's a shame the vintage drum machine can't be here tonight. It's about this long. But at previous gigs, it proved that it didn't like temperature change, and all its tempos went out. So it's putting its feet up at home tonight while I've recorded it onto the laptop, and we can hear it, but we can't see it. Okay.
Silence, weeping in secret, we made it through. Trying to decode this, got to offload it, but we made it through. Is it any wonder though that every single night I hear the thunder roll and mark my hinky mind? You bend my straits, you bend my straits, you bend my straits. I listen, hope and wait. You bend my straits, my previous thoughts erased. Walking in solo, talking in slow-mo, we call a truce. Stare at the ceiling, kind of freewheeling, but we know the truth. Is it any wonder though that every single day I feel I'm going under in dystopian decay? You bend my straits, I listen, hope and wait. You bend my straits, my previous thoughts erased. You bend my straits, I listen, hope and wait. You bend my straits, my previous thoughts erased. Are we being made or dismantled? The imagined is close to the real, with beginnings and endings entangled. Here are the citizens of future days. You bend my straits, I listen, hope and wait. You bend my straits, my previous thoughts erased. You bend my straits, I listen, hope and wait. You bend my straits, my previous thoughts erased.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. This is the last song, hopefully finishing on a sort of sunshiny vibe. City streets, two beautiful losers, neon lit. I'm your confessor, and you're the truth teller. You look
a boy tonight. I feel that way sometimes too. I'm your confessor, and you're the truth teller. We'll dream under city skies. We'll end up dreamers all our lives. I'm your confessor, and you're the truth teller. Tanya was a truth teller. She liked to dress like a fella. Tanya was a truth teller, and she lives on and on and on and on. Tanya was a truth teller. Hey, hey. She liked to dress like a fella. Tanya was a truth teller, and she lives on and on and on and on. We meet by the bridge tonight. You say you can see it in my eyes, 'cause you're my truth teller, and I'm the confessor. Tanya was a truth teller. Hey, hey. She liked to dress like a fella. Tanya was a truth teller, and she lives on and on and on and on. Tanya was a truth teller. Hey, hey. She liked to dress like a fella. Tanya was a truth teller. She lives on and on and on and on. I thought I saw Tanya by the high road, but it was just the sunlight in my eyes. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.